Well, Clark, welcome to another wee venture into the tasting bothy. And tonight we're going to go in this Glen Elgin.
Glen
Now,
Elgin,
the
that's
reason,
the one.
the reason we're going the Glen Elgin route is I was recently at the Scottish Malt Whisky Society in Bath Street in Glasgow, and I had the opportunity to taste a Glen Elgin, and I was quite impressed by it. Obviously, theirs was called some really weird name, banana and chocolate or something like that. It was called, but anyway, the
That's what they do.
the the code on it, the 85 code on it, told me it was a Glen Elgin, and so I decided to purchase a bottle of Glen Elgin. So I bought two, just as would be the want, so I can keep one and drink the other. So tonight
Aye.
it's the Glen Elgin. I have it here. It's a 12-year-old,
Right.
and it is 43% proof. So handcrafted, and that's it. So that's what we're going to try tonight. So we'll welcome everybody to the tasting bothy that might want to join us live on our YouTube channel. I did send a wee message out. We'll also, while we're on here, Clark, we'll plug the fact that on the 3rd of March, we've got Sandy Hislop from Shivers Regal coming to chat to us for a wee while, tell us how he got into blending whiskey. I'm really quite interested to find how he chooses the casks and how he chooses the whiskies that go into it, in particular the one that you and I are going to try that you've got there at home, which is the tequila, the 13-year-old tequila.
Tequila finish.
So
Right.
I want to know what was going through his head when he decided that he would finish it in tequila. So these are the kind of things that we're going to look at. So a wee plug out there for those who want to join us at 7:30 on Sunday, the 3rd of March. We'll have Sandy Hislop with us talking about his role as the master blender at Chivas Regal. But anyway, without further ado, Clark, Glen Elgin.
Well, you're going to have a sniff then.
Yep.
Very pale, isn't it?
It's pretty pale, eh?
It's a nice colour, isn't it?
It's a lovely colour.
Nice light gold, like that.
It's quite viscous as well, Clark. I always quite like when I swirl it, not so much the legs on the glass, but when you just look at it through the glass, and it's got a nice oiliness to it. I like the way it coats the glass. I didn't worry too much about the legs coming down, but I like the way it coats the glass. So
yes,
and this one for me, my nose just fills with pear drops when I first nose that.
Yep, absolutely.
Absolutely fabulous. I tend to like these drams that have got that pear drop fresh note, kind of, that green grass, that mown green grass, pear droppy type floralness. It's very floral, jasmine-y kind of.
That's right. Yep.
I love that. It's very sweet in the nose as well.
It's very, very pleasant, like that.
So, yeah, I like that. That's very nice on the nose. But we've been here before where we've nosed something and thought, that's bro. And then went, not so much nice in the palate, but that is nice.
Yeah, it is. It's lovely.
What's your thoughts?
It's quite subtle. There's nothing harsh or it's a nice, subtle, gentle smell. I like that. It's lovely. The wee boxes across from it, that seems like an elegant and floral to me. You've got a wee
Yep. I would agree with you. That's elegant and floral. That's the way that I would describe that. It's definitely got that lovely floral note to it. It's great. Love it. Fabulous
very
nose.
nice. Very nice. Well done, Willie. Well done. Right, let's taste it and see what we think.
Slange, let's have a wee taste of this. See how it goes. That's quite spicy, Clark.
Mm-hmm. It is. I didn't notice the spice really till I swallowed it, but it is.
Aye, it's really gingery. I think it's quite gingery on it. It's how I would. That's where I would describe that.
Aye. Aye. It's nice. I like that. I'm trying to think if there's anything on the palate that you didn't find on the nose. I need to have another taste to find out.
Aye, far be it for me to hold you back.
Mm.
I find it quite salty, Clark.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's strange for it being a Speyside malt. It's 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 not got the peatiness that you would get from a West Coaster like an Isle or whatever. But there's definitely that saltiness in there.
You're right. It is. It is very, very salty. Aye. Aye. I like that, Willie. I like that.
And it's got a what's the word I'm looking for? You would consider it as to be like a grain type finish to it. No grainy as in thingy, but you know that malted grain that you get and it's toasted and whatever. It's got that kind of taste on my palate, on my tongue. It's just sitting on my tongue like that.
Yeah. I see what you're
Aye,
doing with that.
it's
Mm-hmm.
what about the finish?
Well, as you said, very spicy.
I don't find it. I don't know if I would class that as a long finish. I can still taste the spiciness on my tongue.
Oh, my tongue's burning.
But I wouldn't necessarily say that was a long finish on it. I'm not getting
No,
much else from that other than the spiciness and that
it's burning. Aye. Mm-hmm.
that sugary.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite sugary.
Mm-hmm. That's a pleasant behalf. That's really nice. I like that.
Yes, as I said, I was very impressed with the one that I tried at the Scottish Malt Whisky Society. I thought it was a lovely dram. The guy that was there, Johnny that picked the dram for us, because he asked me what I liked and whatever else, and he disappeared and he came back with this one and said, "Try this," and that's what it was. It was a Glen Elgin. So I'm mightily pleased that I bought a bottle of it. In fact, I'm mightily pleased I bought 2 bottles of it because I can drink. I can drink one and keep the other.
Yeah.
Yes. So I've actually given it I think quite a healthy score. I think this is something that I would quite. I don't know how many bottles I've got of this, but
You've got 2. Yeah, my seat's falling underneath me. You've got 2. I like that, Willie. I wouldn't.
you wouldn't say no to me bringing the bottle up for another dram.
Well, absolutely, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Absolutely. It's subtle and it's very pleasant, very light, and very easy to drink. I think
I
it's a
like
nice
this.
whiskey.
To be fair, I'm actually going to say, Clark, it's actually got quite a long finish. I'm finding that dancing on my tongue, that gingery kind of
The
stuff.
spicy ginger thing holds
The
in your tongue
spicy
for a long time.
is dancing on my tongue. It's lovely.
That's right. And I'm finding my inner cheeks a bit numb.
Yeah,
That's maybe just
mine's just kind of up here on the top of my. So, how have you scored it, Mr. Leaper? Where have you gone with it?
Well, I've given it an 86. You may have. I think you've maybe gone higher than me. I like it.
No, I haven't actually. I've scored it an 84.
Oh, there you go. No, I thought.
Scored it an 84.
I think it's a really nice whiskey.
Yes. I completely agree. I think it's lovely. This is what I love about malt whiskey, in the fact that we come across drams like this, and Glen Elgin, not one that you would readily recognise as a distillery, uh, and it's the next time I'm up that direction, it'd be one of those ones you'd be looking to say, is it got a visitor centre? Unfortunately, it doesn't have. It's part of Diageo Group, the Glen Elgin.
Right.
So I might have a wee chat with our friend Vic and see what he can tell me a wee bit more about the Glen Elgin distillery from that point of view. And what else it goes into. That might be an interesting one as well, to see what blends they probably use it for as part of the Diageo Group. Maybe going into a Johnny Walker or something like that, or whatever they're doing.
I wouldn't be surprised to find that was Johnny Walker. Wouldn't be so surprised to find that. Yeah.
Aye, that's a lovely dram, Clark. That's a lovely dram. Anyway, we'll say good evening to everybody. We'll close down for now, and we might have a stay on and finish our dram and have a wee chat together now that we're finished. But that's the Glen Elgin, folks. It's a 12-year-old. Clark and I have given it 85. I said, if you want to split it, my 84 and his 86, let's split it in the middle and call it an 8.5.
We'll do that.
And it's a broad jam. If you can find yourself a bottle of it, go and get one, because it's good. And it wasn't expensive at $39.99 a bottle. So I think that's a great value for money dram. So if you get a chance to get one, go and get one. But from now until we see you again the next time, which probably will be in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully, and then we'll be on for the 3rd of March with Sandy Hislop, the Whiskey Blender dude. If you want to find him on Instagram, you'll find him there. But Sandy's going to join us from Chivas Regal, and we'll have a chat about whiskies then. So from this evening, from Clark and I, cheerio.
I know.